Hey, everybody. Man who dreams of space here. We're gonna maybe finally try to get to space Dingrits today. Maybe. Maybe. We've been trying to do that for a while, but we've been stuck trying to, Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you want a new life? Come with me. Alright, so what are we doing? Oh, we need more boron. That's our big thing right now. Make big purple turbine. I understand. Before that, let's go speed the Simic scaler. It'll be pretty easy, right? I think I anticipated this and then forgot it, and now I have to come back again. Such is the cycle of my base. Yeah, look at that. This is one of them good problems. So, you are full sped. Only no. Right now you are going 17 speed. But do I have news for you, friend? There is a fabulous future awaiting. Now you are going 26 speed. Honestly, that wasn't world changing. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. There, it was 16, now it's 38. That's better, right? Boom, boom, boom. Maybe that's enough, maybe not. I don't know. We'll be back later. We doubled it and more. So, did that. Oh, we have to build the control units. The big turbine. Let's look at that turbine. We want to build this today as an experiment. This is our main goal. The high pressure steam turbine Mk4. Doesn't this look great? It really does. It eats a lot, and it needs steam I don't have. But I want to see this. It's a high-end turbine with boron carbide reinforced blades and magnetic bearings. Oh, it's so great. But the thing we don't have, which we can't just pull out of thin air, is 400 control boxes. So, we have to encourage those to be made. So, we have to come here. How many chorecocks do we got? None. That's all intelligent unit. We're going to go back to looking at intelligent unit again today. We encourage this to go, which means this guy right here, waiting for intelligent unit, needs to get his 500 intelligent units. And then 5 per. Oh, wow, that's terrible. That's a lot of intelligent unit. We might not be able to get that today, even with buffing intelligent unit production. Let's take a look how that's doing. We're not done with this. It's time to take it to the next level. I think we have to be in the zone, friends. These laughter factories will also be going faster. We don't have any space down here to put a level 5. I really messed up the design of these blocks. I wasn't forward looking enough. But I came here for robbery. How many do we have? We have enough. Thank you. I'll take 500 of them. I will personally cause this whale to go. And that's still not going to be enough, because we need 400. And this is going to be much... It's going to approach 400. We're going to have to do this again. This thing's going to sop up all of our intelligent units for a long time. This is so much more expensive than the MHD. I wonder what the rationale behind that is. Here, you come with me. Well, that was not what I wanted to do either. Here, just take it, I guess. Hopefully you're not over full. Alright, and then he will go make... Oh, he also takes these, which are also intelligent units. Where batteries are intelligent units, rather. So we did that. Well, we did the first step of that. We need more cyanic to paramagnetic. That's another bottleneck. It's over in the medical wing, right? In the medical wing. We've been dealing with paramagnetic material a lot lately. And we are just barely keeping up. We need more chore cocks. But we also have this emergency button we can hit. I'd underestimated the utility of having more of these. It looks like it's going just fine anyway. So, it was probably more of a threat of a problem than an actual problem. How are we doing? Not great. I do have a lot of stuff open on this computer right now. And I don't want to close it either. We're going to pretend like it's going to be okay. Paramagnetic. It dips. In the last 10 minutes, it's been 280. That's double what it was before we started messing with it. We're probably going to need... This is a recipe that could use a higher level. The meat conveyor seems to be going well. We're running out here. They're all moving though. We'll check back in on this later. Can we add more trits? Can we do this? Not here. Is it trit o'clock? So that isn't ready yet. So I guess big boron, huh? We have to go see what's wrong with that. And what is this? Why are we not making science? Should I know this from last time? Should I remember why this is a problem? Oh, this is a big different problem. How are you not sending out... How? You're ready. Oh, wait. What are you doing? What's your problem? Why aren't you dropping? You're waiting for a comparator equals go, but... Okay, wait a second. Is this a matter of sampling different than drop thresholds? It's honestly remarkable that if this is so, if. Yeah, these should be different. This is actually kind of remarkable. I'm catching it live because this very well could have been a jam forever. There. Now that guy's dropping, and now this is taking care of itself. Oh. Hey, we fixed something. It's good that we paid attention, isn't it? It's very good. Attention is sometimes allocated properly. Yes. All right, let's just say that's all right. Big boron. And then, after that, we're going to try to make the big purple turbine. And then, if we get bored of that, we're going to shoot Dingrits into space. It's going to be fun. So, where... Does anyone remember the entire boron process? Because I don't. Oh, I'm standing in front of it. Okay, good. So, boron products here. Just this huge line. And this is what we want. Alright, so we want 12 mixers. Where's the backup? Looks like this is kind of sort of better. So what we want is a large number of, what is this? 6 times, we want 2 stacks of blue Lovecraft furnaces. And then this we don't care about. What is this even? Boron carbide? Apparently we don't need it very much. Then we need some ball mills, 4 more ball mills, and then even more Lovecraft furnaces. And then 12 mixers. And we're just going to blue and prod all of that. And then we're going to mega speed it with big beacons. It's going to be good. Soon we're going to run out of those. No, we're not. We're going to be fine. Everything's great. I have no problems. Take that. So we want ball mills. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want every single Lovecraft furnace there is. We want even more than that, honestly. So we have to go looking for it. Which I think is right there. 30 is okay. Well, it's going to have to be what I get. And what's the other thing? Mixers. And mixers aren't really ready, so I have to go fetch those. Do I have any on me? No, I'm going to need more of those. I need 1 stack of mixers then. It's the spinny thing what goes in circles. Of course. The building which makes things go in circles. Right there. Alright, let's upgrade this and get more boron metal and then speed everything. That's going to be the fun part. The best part is when things go fast, right? So, ab initio, right here. We take the boric acid, we make the trioxide. So, first, right there. Right there. Right there. Okay, leave 1. You're at 5.5 speed. That goes up to 8.5 speed, but that's going to slow down a lot, but it's going to be more efficient. Who can say what is correct in the world today? Certainly not I. So I bet you a 5.3 would reach everybody. Kind of wish it was better placed. Where is this out? I guess right there, huh? So you're going to be 5.3. That covers everybody and more. Wow. 5.4? That gets almost everybody. In fact, it would be everybody if it was positioned a little better. It doesn't look like we're able to get that. So these guys are sad and lonely going at minimum speed. But these guys are going at speed 12. Almost 13. And on top of that, it's more prod. So we should be seeing this, right? Boron trioxide. We should be seeing a sharp jump up out of 6,000 a minute when it was... Yeah, so that's an easy doubling. Oh, and some gets stolen too. That's a problem. Well, easy doubling. And then these guys get prodded too. Wow. So there's just all sorts of prod steps here. That's what I want to see. More chain should be like that. Alright, so this is now making boron mixture. You're going to get the same treatment. You're going to get a big beacon that's 4-4 again, aren't we? All of this goes. Here, we're just going to skip ahead and handle these. Oh, I have just enough. Glorious. And then... how we do this, huh? How we do this? I guess it's gotta be like that. Why didn't it put undergrounds? Then we do a polarity reversal right here. There. And everything is as it should be. And you, of course, need to be a 5-4, I guess? And you get all of these guys. Why aren't you going? Oh, you're full up. Well, that's good. So, what we need to do now... and that hits everybody. Alright, so you're going at speed 2.1 at the moment. Let's see if we can do about that. You are now going at speed 13. Okay. That's a little more now, isn't it? Oh, we're going to need more refined syngas. Okay. Okay, got that. That's a lot of refined syngas, actually. Maybe this was always the problem. Alright, time to go on a magical journey and see if it's a pump problem. I really hope it is. So I'm not sure I want to upgrade syngas right now. Would prefer not. Yeah. And then all the way across. I don't think this is going to be a pump problem, because there is, in fact, no pump involved. All right. More boron, everything accomplished. Now we are on to more refined syngas. Yeah. Don't we do refined syngas in a weird place / a weird way? Like there's this, and this is never going, right? No, it appears like it's always going. That's a different thing to say. And it looks like we're short on activated carbon. Ew. And I thought we had a better way of making it. Right here, I guess? It's not protable, but it takes coal bed gas and hot air and makes refined syngas. And it's a lot cheaper because it doesn't make, it doesn't involve activated carbon, which is just annoying. Alright, so how more coal slime overflow? That's not good enough. Tholins is okay. We can always go back to Tholins for this. That's fine. I could do that. No. No. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. That's expensive. That really is. I don't understand why it's not protable. Alright, so this is what we're doing, huh? And you are just not sped at all. So these are gas refinery Mark IIs. How much coal bed gas? Well, we're going to go fix a refined syngas problem. And we are almost certainly going to give ourselves a coal bed gas problem in a second. Sorry, name fell out of my head. Gas refinery. Gas ref. That would be second from the top by the multi-purpose cracker. So just snag. That's only 3 of them. Oh, it's broken. Oh, the thing happened. That's kind of terrible. Yeah. Yeah, that could have been better. And you have to be gas refinery. I wonder if we just put a gas refinery on the belt. No. It just wasn't taking anything. Alright, so that's not great. I guess we don't do this right now then. I want to upgrade the whole thing and not at all. Which means it's time for just big beaconage. I have no other choice. And it's around here, right? Somewhere in this area. That's syngas. Where are you? Oh, right over there. I was close. Alright, so you just want to be big beaconed. And the only beacon you've got is this guy. Who's definitely not followed in the footsteps right there. So we'll just test to see how grossly large this is. Yeah, it hits everybody. God, the 5.4s are amazing on this. Now you're going at speed 11. Here, that's basically speed 12. So it's speed up times 6. All right. That's going to be noticed. But we've just ripped ourselves out of coal bed gas, as I was expecting. Coal bed gas is just kind of drill heads and filtration media again, right? Which is still cheaper than activated carbon. In this run, anyway. Are we going... Ah, here we are. This is what we do, yes? It's 500 coal bed gas for a lot of oxygen, honestly. Luckily, we're not... We're no longer at a deficit there. And this is the best of all recipes. Yeah. This is the best way to get it. So, we need... 10 coal bed gas extractors. Let's try that then. And then, of course, a big beacon. And it's just gonna drink down all that material. But that's fine, right? It's in the plan. So long as it's in the plan, that means it's okay, right? So it's probably right around here, and I probably wouldn't recognize it if I saw it, right? Is it this? It is this, and we have the same problem as before. Ah, good. How wonderful. I am so glad to see this. Good. Oh, man. I am a monster of phlegm still. So, for the same reason as we couldn't upgrade the refined syngas refinery, we cannot upgrade the coal bed gas extractor. This is going to eat an astonishing amount of oxygen. I mean, luckily we can just buy that now. I mean, it's almost literally just buying it with electricity. Here, take this. 5.4. Oh, you're already sped? No. Now you get sped better. I'm kind of worried about going down here because it's going to increase fuel consumption. But it looks like we need more, kind of. Like, can we do this? It's definitely going to hit all of those guys. And this is a... Yeah, it's going to... also, it's going to conflict. So, this is eating some oxygen, isn't it? Absolutely is. Apparently we're keeping up. Oh, Missy. Scooch. Scooch, friend. Might have to give those guys some special love. And probably the whatever is making water here. Where does the water come from, friends? Oh, is it in a loop? Ah. But it's nowhere near enough. It's nowhere near enough. You need your own beacon. That's odd to think about. This just makes it worse. Because now those are sped too. I need a better pressure pump. Why don't we have a Mark III on this? We don't. It just stops. But that can keep up. This guy's not going to be keeping up, and that's the problem. So this is just going to be a bottleneck, and I'm not sure I'm going to address it. So, coal bed gas is now being made here. Let's just take a look. Coal bed gas. It is now up, up, up. at 170 a minute. And before, it was a lot less than that. Now we want refined syngas. That's U. In the before time, used to be 162 a minute. Now it's not double. Not double. I wonder what that's about. Because we definitely have more capacity thanks to our friend, the big beacon. Why isn't this prodigal? We're probably going to run ourselves out of hot air. This uses so much hot air a second. I bet you we're falling on hot air right now. Betcha. Where's the hot air line out of here? Right here? Yeah, this looks like it can barely keep up. We're going to crash out on this in a second, aren't we? Or at least soon. Until boron fills up at least. So let's go take a look at that. Because we're using all that refined syngas and dumping it into boron right now. Oh. Now we have a new bottleneck. Luckily syngas is pressurizing. And that's hydrogen chloride, which is made right here. And I still can't believe this isn't prodigal. It makes an enormous amount of tailings. It's a eternal problem. We have all the boric acid. What else can we do? We need to use lamps to make it. Is there any way to make this a little better? Oh, this is why hydrogen chloride's out. We have no lamp. There's no lamp. We're lampless. And this guy doesn't know where he's going. How long have you been like this? No, for real. How long have you been like this? He's trying to path between the buildings here. And he can't. Because every time the turn radius of where he is too wide in order to position himself to slide through the buildings. How long have you been like this? Oh, there you go. You got it. Do we have lamps? We have plenty of lamps. That guy, I've got concerns about what I just saw right there. Oh, nice. Our trains brake a little faster. That's good. Oh, and there's another one right after it. Why was this moved to down here when this one was up here right there? Should I not ask these questions? I'm not going to ask these questions. We're just going to research whatever's next. Going to be completely thoughtless about it. So, did we learn something? I can't tell. Oxygen is low. Oxygen. Why is oxygen falling off? It should be the exact opposite of that, given what I did to it the other day. We got a pumping issue. Got it. This is now a different sort of problem. Yeah. This guy right here. Why is it exactly that you're not going faster? So I need to raise the level of oxygen in this line in order to make this go faster. And we do that by pressing these buttons right here. There you go. Amazing how I found it. Amazing. And so now we're raising this all to a greater level, which will immediately go and be reflected by this guy pumping harder. And then that distributes out to the everywhere, essentially. Maybe. That's a theory I'm working off of. We're going to pretend. It's some nice fan fiction, right? I mean, it's stabilized. It's raising, so that's good. Do I care about the hydrogen chloride? That's the answer, the question in front of me right now. We need a better HCl recipe. We do. I would greatly appreciate one right now, or any better way to make this. Oh, do we just need better transport here? I mean, aside from the fact that guy got horribly stuck, have we moved beyond the age of... Well, we're going to give another one. How about that? We're going to assume that if one didn't work out, two certainly will solve the problem. Go. And maybe I just table this for the moment. How can I make more of this? Give me more. It's like, no, it's a byproduct. No, it's a byproduct. This is okay. This is not... This is what we're doing. Like, people seem to be under the impression that the lamp is the most valuable component of this, and it is not. It is the chlorine. The chlorine is by far the most valuable piece of this. And having a recipe that saves on lamps isn't enough. So getting hydrogen chloride from guts, that's useful, only we don't have a lot of guts coming. That's interesting. Are we having a digestive failure somewhere? I wonder why we have all this myoglobin here. Oops, wrong button. And I know we stopped slaughtering a whole bunch of trits. But still, I am intrigued by this world where we don't have a constant stream of guts going into HCl. It's like, what happened here? And then it comes out here, and then it goes into chlorine first. Huh. Okay. So we make guts into chlorine when it could go guts into HCl, huh? Or was I reading that wrong? No, I wasn't. And it's less efficient. And I need the chlorine more. See, it just doesn't work. The guts are reserved for chlorine. Not for HCl. I want to say that guy got stuck terribly for a while. Because we don't have a lamp problem. He's even waiting to drop. It's good to see that this is now going. Why does it say it's a quartz tube? It's reading the recipe wrong. Yeah, we very much need a high-level hydrogen chloride recipe, because I've been doing these recipes forever, and they're just not sufficient. Like, none of them are proddable. And there's just no other way out. There's no way to grow out of the early game position. I was doing this recipe right here at Logi Science, and here I am still doing it today. That doesn't feel great. So I guess the only other thing to do is to increase this. Well, we help things here. We can probably see it. Hydrogen chloride. So it was dipping down, but that wasn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem is we just need a lot more of it. I'm not sure we even have the chlorine, though the chlorine we can get, right? Chlorine comes from space. We get space chlorine. So I guess this is the best way to get it. And as such, I am reluctantly drawn to this. Oh, I see. Well, when I pick you up, you're going at speed 12, making 300 a second. How about... This basically does the whole block, doesn't it? It's so nice. Alright, so now you're going at speed 6 because we're not plugged in. There, you're plugged in. Now you're going at speed 18. It's also giving us more nitrogen. If I tick it up a little bit, I'll need to use 2 of them, but it does reach everything. So, this is what they're for, right? Okay. And you need to be plugged in. Alright, so now we're at speed 21 and we're just making more and we're eating more lamps. But that guy must have been stuck for a long time. That is embarrassing, friends. So we're increasing our lamp consumption and we honestly just don't care about that at all. Oh, so we're going to need more outs, which we can help with. And you're going to need more ins, which we can also help with. There. And now we just hope these dinosaurs can keep up. If not, I guess I have to put in another one, right? Also hoping the belt can keep up. Yeah, that's another key thing right there. I might have to stack these guys. One's on his way. This is not a good thing to use a dinosaur on. At least the nitrogen problem's solved, right? No, this looks like it's going fine. Oh, we can't. They're not going to penetrate. We are going to have to use stacks. Okay. Understood. Okay. And we desperately need that dinosaur here right now. Okay. Oh, wow. This is apparently a common thing. Oh, wow. It will eventually get there, but... You know what? In light of the fact that, oh no, it's really dumb, we're just going to close that gap right there. Oh no. It's super duper dumb. And this will, of course, mess up this block now and forever. Look at this. Look at this horror. But... you guys are making it really hard to justify not just getting a whale. In fact, this is too embarrassing. Sorry, guys. You are simply too embarrassing. No, you're fired. Why fight when you can simply sin harder? And then this guy, no. You're doing the same thing. I thought you were a solution. You are not a solution. I just have to... With whales, always. Anytime I don't use a whale, I have regrets. Okay. So let's try you. This is actually very important that I tackle this properly. Hydrogen chloride's used everywhere. We're probably going to run ourselves out of chlorine now. Though we have so many redundant chlorine makers at the moment. Maybe not. Now here's the problem with using stacks. This guy can't vent. See that? Can't vent. We have extra throughput, but with them having uneven stacking, we're having trouble getting out. I guess I guess this is actually, well, if it's 50% survival, I would expect the return belt to be better than the going belt. But then, look at this. We are not going on both sides. So maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that is the solution. And you. I don't know. We're going to have to watch this, which I'm more than happy to do. Let's just watch the factory work, right? Watch something going at least somewhat well. This guy doesn't have a place in this anymore. All right. I mean, that looks defensible, right? And this guy's on his way back, and he doesn't get stuck on things. So it's inherently good. And we're just going to observe this. Once this guy drops lamps. All right, he's going to take a while to drop lamps. And so we should have just a full belt of this. Honestly, it should be... Well, no, it can't be a continual carousel or it will jam. Well, we're pressurized on hydrogen chloride, so we're making more than we need. Which is lucky. I'm not sure what I would do if that wasn't the case. Very lucky indeed. And so they're always being taken, and they're always going back on the belt with preference. So that's good. Oh, look at that. That's the sign of something going well. Keep in mind, this is half speed because the simulation's so slow right now. Trying to think about that, though. It would be more impressive if I had a better computer. It's really my fault here. Now, this is the part I want to really look at. Are we making sure that all this is flowing as the top belt gets completely stacked up? Because we're starting to see this backup reach beyond this point. And if it backs up to here, we get into deadlock zone. That's no good. Let's take a look at production. Okay, so we have brought it up to well nigh 500,000 a minute. Now is about doubling. So this really is the big producer for the entire factory. We're probably above production requirements right now. So good, maybe? Now see if that guy can run back before these run out. Even if he can't, it's not a big deal. It'll be just a little dip. Which is, of course, hateful, but, you know. You can't hate all the time. Alright, we're going to say that's okay. Let's go back to the other thing we were looking at, which was boron. Over. over here. All right, so are we going full tilt now? No. No, we are not. We're going better than we were before. How is boron doing? Well, better than it was. So in the before time, it was about 1,000 a minute. And in the glorious now, it's climbing at triple that, heading to 4 times that. Okay. I can think, and that's all just pressurizing HCl, right? And if we go look at the tanks, hydrogen chloride right here. We should probably add in, allow this to go a little higher. As per, oh, you're going as hard as you can. Never mind. This is just at production. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. This is reasonably fine, I suppose. It's reasonably fine in that it's going to end eventually. Is this cope? Right there. Empty cargo. We have some boron, and the boron crisis is over. We definitely don't need any more. We need more supply here. So where's this come from? What's this? Do you need to be doubled? I don't even know what you are. Let's find out. Through empirical observation, we find out that you are a coke communicator. You are a coke pusher. All right, go push more coke. That will go. Okay. But the key thing is, I think for the moment we're doing okay. We might need more of this. We might be just dragging ourselves out of a deficit. And if I just let it go for a while, it'll be okay. That, too, maybe cope. So we did that. We should check that again. We're going to push that off. And we're going to go to make the big purple turbine. We're going to try to get to it. And then after that, I think I'm just going to stop doing chores and start shooting Dingrits into space. I think I have to make forward progress again. I can't spend the entire episode, every episode, just doing chores. You know it's true. We have to go actual forward progress. We'll go check on Bragg reflectors again after this. Anyway, let's go see. Go see the fish bowls. Should be around here, yet I see them not. Ah, here we are. Do I have my 9? No. No, I don't. I'm almost there. I need 4 more of this. There you go. That's for you. Yeah, look at that. Had him. Ah, I knew it was going to be good. Okay. Showed up right on time. Fantastic work. Poise, promptness, the grace. All of these work in my favor. Speaking of working in my favor, hot air has some pressure to it. That's probably okay. It's good. It's just fine. There's no problems anywhere. This still hasn't backed up, though it has gotten all the way to that. Going down here. We're installing here in the Trit Doping Center, where we systematically work to cheat international regulations. You can go to 1,000. You can go to 1,000. And you can go to 1,000. I don't like how streaky that's going to be, but what can you do? All right, so we have right now 40 of these guys. So 40 times 0.1 is 4. We make 4 pharmaceutical up trits a second. Now we have to go to the Bragg reflector area and encourage it to munch exactly that much. No more, no less. This is pleasant. All right, so we are making 4 a second. We are eating 0.6 times 3, 0.66 times 3 plus whatever this last one is, 0.51. And so we are eating 2.5 a second. And so how do we fix this? Well, first, we probably rip up these guys. Probably aren't really what we want. Do you have more beacons? No, you have a beacon still. You're being talked to by that guy. So we're going to leave that for a moment. And the big beacon has landed. Did we not? Didn't. Why does it not? Why does it not? There we go. And then we want a 5-4 with you. All right, so that covers all of this, but it's going to lead to overlap problems specifically right there. So maybe what I want to do is to bring it over here instead. So erase you and find a place to seat this, specifically right here in this range. We can fix that. We can do this. Here. All we have to do is take this and slide it up there. And it's going to be fine. And it's going to be a little awkward, but just a little. There you go. Even better. And we're going to have problems. This is true. I can see problems coming. But these are they're fun problems, right? We like solving these problems. Well, we have to fight against the final boss of Factorio, Geometry himself. All right, so not you. No, you're done. You're fired. So this catches everybody. Oh, and it... we're just going to leave that guy out for a moment. Okay, so right now we're doing a nice 4-5, and we are eating 0.75 times 4. That's not enough. We know that already, right? We have some ability to do math. This is eating... Maybe that's good enough. 0.75 times 4 gets us to 3. Actually, this is not good enough. It's not even close. I feel sick looking at this. More to the point, this is 6 times 6 times 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, 24, and we're eating more than 24 here. So this is fine from this point of view. These guys should be a little faster. So can we just go a little bit faster right here? And just put in something really light, like a 2-3, just like a 2-2. And it's everything. It hits everything, and now needs to be a little higher. A 2-3. There we go. It's 0.9 a second. It'll have a little bit of production bias to aid in recovery and consistency, and that's fine. Okay, so now we're making 7.23 times 4. We're going to make 29 photophores a second. Trying to think about where they're coming from. So 29, that's obviously going to be just fine right there. And now we have this problem. Well, first off, this doesn't exist anymore. That really helps because we are not dealing with speakers anywhere. So what we have to do is something like this then. And then Koopy. And then past. There you go. You probably need to go up quite a bit more. That doesn't really exist. And there's layers of problems here. Alright, why aren't you going... Oh, we need more vacuum. Insufficient vacuum. Easily helped. Okay. Flung myself at the vacuum. No. That is not enough vacuum. Well... Maybe we socialize our problems. Hook them all together. Ah, look at this. We are all proceeding in brotherhood now. Surely this will lead the way to utopia. Alright, so we are mulching the improved trits at speed. We are now making the 2D photophores. No backup is happening. The 2D, the 1D photonic crystal, rather. Even though this is a 2D drawing, clearly, you understand that there's a problem here with the concepts on display. However, we're going to let that go, again, to the land of ice and snow. And we're going to concentrate on putting them all to use here. All right, so we are making 3.5 times 4. So 3.5 times 4 is 14. 14, and we are eating 14 just with these two. And then these guys hardly need to be consulted. So. I really wish we had more level 3 beacons, level 3 prod mods, because I put them right here. Other concerns. We need like 2.5, like 3 a second of these guys. And we're not getting it. Oh ho. We have found an additional issue. That this guy has to go faster. Oh, and this guy's boron. This guy's a boron. You're going to be a 5-5, I think. And then you're making 1.2. And that should be enough. We need that guy back, though. We need him back stat. Okay. In fact, he's right here. He's right here, right now. And this might become a bottleneck, but I doubt it. Okay, this is, for all intents and purposes, the final version of this block. Yes, we can upgrade better buildings. Yes, we can upgrade better modules, but we are getting close to the shades of the final form are here. That's what I'm trying to say. And then, that's getting out, and that's getting out. These are all going right there. Let's take a look at 1D. 1D photonic crystal. So, we used to have problems. It used to be made at 170-ish. And now we're at 500. So that's 2.5 times. Okay. And then they get turned into Bragg reflectors, which are used in everything in stupid amounts. No, that's not what I wanted. Bragg reflectors. In the before time, it used to be 90 a minute or so. And now it's again about 2.5 times, with little spikes here and there. Okay, that's healthy. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just kind of here. I just stand and watch things every once in a while. I'll have to keep checking on this. I really need the next level building. I really need the next level prod mods. There's progress to be made. We are very much not stymied at the moment. This is an ongoing issue. What is this? Why aren't you going? Magnets. Ah. We're going to have to deal with magnets at some point. Okay, intelligent unit is being made at least. We feel ever so occasionally, ever so often, ever so intelligent. Here, we can take a look. Intelligent. You. We are now in a world where we are making... Oh, I don't know. Before it was so intermittent. It's like 2 a minute. And now we're at like 11 a minute. That's still not great. It's still pretty poor, honestly. We have layers of prod to put on here. We have layers of prod to put on here. We can make it better. All right, we have to stop looking at this. Let's check off this chore. We should probably check the Fidei belt. We did that yesterday. I remember that. Then we have to go make the big turbine. And if push comes to shove, that's our thing for doing today. It's our way we push forward. No, this isn't what I want. This is what I want. Okay, this looks fixed. This looks much better than it used to be. You need more ethanol barrels. You need more ethanol barrels in general. Is this good enough? I mean, it sure looks like it's good enough. We're just going to say it's done. Maybe I'll have to come back and look at it again. Maybe not. All right, let's go see if we have enough control boxes. If not, we have enough intelligent units to trigger another wave, even though it really hurts me to dump so many of my most valuable resources. Where am I going? Into this one item. I don't even know if it's going to be good or not. We'll see, though. No. Momentarily thrilled. This is not the right box. This is the right box. This is not good. This is only 150. And I think we're going to find another 100-ish in the machine shop Mk4 boxes over here. Right here. No. All right, so I have... I need one more entire wave, which means I need to prompt that one whale to make control panels one more time, which means I need to steal another 500 intelligent units and start that cycle off again, which I can do, mind, which is well within my grasp, but I don't like how I'm dumping all of my intelligent unit production into this. You know? Because these guys should be making modules too. Like this could be a flight of modules, but instead it is this. Should probably check on modules, huh? Instead we're making a big purple turbine for, I guess, just curiosity. This is not the most efficient way to play. Which one of you? No. No. Well, maybe. Where are you going? What's your destination? No, utility boxes. And what's your destination? Huh. I guess. I don't understand. Oh, we're out of SSP too? Uh-oh. There, 500. Yeah. Being out of SSP is a really ominous sign. Looks like maybe it's chore day again. You guys win. Here are your intelligent units, sir. Be intelligent. Be intelligent. So what's wrong with SSP? Who can tell? What could it possibly be? Like, I really don't know. Something related to HCl, maybe? Maybe? Oh, it's being made. Battery? Magnet? No. Carbon fiber. I could believe that. So they both just dropped. That guy doesn't seem like he has any problems in the world. All this stuff is in stock. So if we go look at special small. Oh, we're definitely pulsing. What do we suppose this is? I have to look in on this. This is bad. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that goes on the list. Investigate special small parts. There we go. Anyway, we're gonna try to build a turbine. We shouldn't. We shouldn't have to. Doesn't matter. Something we have to do on the way to the end of the game. Should be doing science, but whatever. Here. The ultimate. The biggest. Turbine. What is this? Internal turbine. What is this used for? So, we have to go shopping. We have to go super shopping. We have to go get one more centrifuge. 3,000 super alloy. All right, let's do this. It's going to be a lot of running around, picking stuff up. Here, actually, let's make a list. We need 3,000 concrete, 1,000 low density structure, 3,000 super alloy, 2 Mark III centrifuges, 5K carbon fiber. I bet you that's our problem. Here, let's take a look. Interesting. I bet you carbon fiber is our problem right now. Let's just go get things one at a time, right? So concrete. 1, 2, 3. Good. Super alloy, which may or may not be in stock. It is. 1, 2, 3. Expensive, isn't it? Then ton of carbon fiber, which we don't have enough of. Okay. We have a carbon fiber problem, which I should probably address. Not sure what I'm going to do about that, though. Weren't we growing Simics for this? So this is, we need 5K. We have nowhere near enough. We might have to wait on this. That's awful. Let's take a look at Simic carbon fiber. If that's going just fine, then by logic, this is stopped. Why? Need more mother liquor. Yeah, this is no bueno. We have 1, 2, 3, and change. So should I even investigate right now? A lot of this stuff can be upgraded. Mother liquor is done right here. You just don't have enough hot solution. And so what I should do is just come here with a whole lot of chem labs and mixers and more chem labs, and especially prod this step more, and then speed it, especially speed it. It's probably all being made into lithium products right now. Okay, we're gonna take a detour and do that. Hopefully we can keep up because we need that carbon fiber, right? So we come here, dump, nowhere near. We probably have more in this bucket, though we're just increasing our debt by doing this. Just scavenging it from different parts of the factory. There. All right, so I didn't get the centrifuges. We're also going to take a detour. Bunch of chemical plants, a bunch of mixers, right? And then we'll just go wander over there and do chores there. This is what we do. We love chores. We love all chores every day. Soon enough, that's exactly what it's going to be. Okay. Let's go spread love and speed modules. Hopefully this will have some effect. I wish I knew where we were on the SSP problem. All right, so first off, you guys got to be upgraded. Why? Reasons. Then you guys got to be upgraded for very specific reasons. There you go. Be more prodful. And then you guys get upgraded. And what I want is a big beacon. And we're going to do a little math. As we are condemned to do time and time again. That doesn't get the last guy. There. That's in everyone. This is so nice. Big beacons are so nice. Everything's good. This is the best unlock I've had in a long time. This actually makes me feel like I'm more powerful now. This is great. This is a fantastic feeling. Anyway, we are producing lots of hot solution. A second. No, wait. It's hot solution. But we're eating lots of salt solution. So I guess you... Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? Because I can't go right there because it will overlap. So I guess we just do a 4-3 then. Or a 3-4, you know, or the other thing, right? Or something completely different from that thing I just said. That makes these guys do 58.2 a second. And so what is that? That's 600 and change a second. So that's enough for exactly the top half of this to go. Everyone else is going to suffer. And then the hot solution, no longer a problem. Oh, we really can't get the chromium in fast enough. That's humorous. That is for humor joke. Casual speed 17. All right, there. We are pumping on the mother liquor. And it should be now overflowing to the Simics, right? Yes. Okay, good. Carbon fiber production bolstered. Good. And now we have to go check and see. We need another 160 Simic Mark IIs. And then we can start uplifting to Mark III. But it's slow. We only have 50 of them. And then there's this, which we should be ultra speeding. I guess we should go do it while I'm thinking about it, right? Because we have big beacons now. And hopefully we can get it to go make, I don't know, twice as fast. Then we will continue on trying to build that turbine. And maybe we can gather together the things we need. Solid maybe, though. So right here, this is making 0.2 a second. Let's see what we can do about that. Now, eventually we're going to run out of these beacons because they are intelligent unit driven. And I'm going to have to go find a better way to get more. Okay, and now you are 0.05 a second, one every 20 seconds. And if we do this, it is less. It's worse. It's just worse. Okay. Right, I suppose. And we just let this go. Let's go scoop up whatever's in this other bin at the body line. And then... whatever you got. 35's not good. Should probably speed that guy too. Oh, whatever. If I just forget about this for a while, we can have a carbon fiber buff on the way. Alright, so what was I doing like 3 steps ago? I think we were building the turbine, right? I gotta get 2 more Mark III centrifuges. Those are the spinny things with the icon indicating stuff going in a circle. Let's find it based on its unique characteristics. Yeah. No. No. Right there. So up and over there. 2 of them, please. This kind of slow dribble of alerts is bad. Oh, a flamer just got destroyed. That's a sign of stuff going very wrong in the world. Where's the arrow? How is it that flamers are getting destroyed? Because we have no party juice to the south. All right, hold that thought. Did I even get these? I can't remember. There. All right, let's go check on that. Again, getting distracted. Again, Chores getting in the way. Let's check on boron. That was one of our big problems today. Oh, it's the only reason to be doing that is if we're full up. Here on Distraction Simulator, and we are full up. Okay, good. So that means everything's going to fully pressurize, and we have no problems. The only problem I have is when everything comes online demanding resources all at the same time, which obviously never happens and can't happen, right? So how did we not get... I mean, obviously this is very intuitive, right? So it looks like... well, that's not connected either. It's from here to over there, I guess. But that's... just go straight south at aluminum. Okay. I can't say I have a huge amount of confidence in this. But let's heed the call and add to the tangle of pipes. I hope I never need this area for anything because I'm kind of... oh, our friend. Our friend is back. Poomp. And then a spinny thing. And then party juice either arrives or does not. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. I could tell it was a bad cadence. Or I'm just paranoid. It's just a mess over here. Just an utter mess. Needs to be wiped and rebuilt. Which we're not doing right now. Huzzah. Now we're getting back again to trying to build the fancy turbine. Which we may be able to do if SSP is gone. So let's go check on that. It doesn't look like it, no. We really need this to go. Ah, there we are. Here, deliver. And you gotta be carbon fiber, right? Yep, 100%. I'm just waiting for these guys. But somebody stole all the carbon fiber. Who could that be? I gave a great carbon fiber debt to this factory. Now, I guess I retire and let someone else deal with it. That's the traditional means of handling this problem. All right, we got to go shopping again. We need, as part 2 of our shopping epic, we need... oh, we didn't get 1,000 LDS. LDS. Then we need 100 metastable. Then we need 800 Nexylit green gadolinium alloy. Then go snag 100 electronics for. We need 3,000 biopolymer and 1,000 hyper elastic material and 1,000 iron niobium. You think this is enough? No, this is not even the last shopping trip. See how much of this we can get. So LDS is right here. Let's go get 1,000 of you. That's more than 1,000. I don't care. Green gadolinium. There we go. And then hyperelastic material. That's you. Then 3,000 biopolymer. Stack of electronics. The fact this isn't backed up is worrying to me. Where is this guy? What are you doing? Is it really just going at the speed of just that one arm? Alright, I accept that. That's a great idea. That's just perfect. The base couldn't be any better. We don't want any of this. Instead, we want electronics, which aren't here. Well, I know we have a ton of them down in the electronics area. We can check in and see on intelligent units. Oh, we can get quasi-crystal over here. Fresh from the belly of the whale. So, intelligent unit. Doesn't really look like it's being made. It's not so great. This going? No. Why aren't you going? Why aren't you going? Are you disabled? Oh, you are disabled because of this. Oh, you're synced up. That's bad. But you have 5 seconds on the other guy. Here, wait a second. Now go. That guy doesn't have 5 seconds on you. Huh. Interesting. We're going to have to keep up on that. What am I doing? I can't remember. I was here for electronics Mark 4 rather. Here, you. Give me that, and you go deliver. So we got that. We didn't get iron niobium, even though we were right in that block. That's kind of foolish. We'll go and we'll manage that. Iron niobium is such a basic alloy. That's you. Maybe it is the most basic of them, actually. Beyond, like... the blue thing. The copper aluminum. Luma something. Can't remember. That's actually the first one. Alright, there we go. We're even closer now. Now we need more stuff. We need 200 brakes for 300 fire suppression, 100 gearbox for 100 shaft for. And then that leaves only the problem child. It's made almost entirely of intelligent units. Try not to think about that. How to do this best? Well, there's our shafts. Are we really low on gearboxes? No. There, that's enough gearboxes, and you can keep the rest. Now we need... Oh, we don't have any bots to put them back. That's ugly. Now we need 200 brakes. I have to remember to come back here sometime. And then 300 fire suppression. I guess that's not here. And check the box. No, it wouldn't be in the box. Yeah, there's nothing here. Ba-boom. I like the surprise nuclear explosion. I'm a fan of the Fallout universe. So, right there. Dump it in. Alright, so now all we have to do is find a way to get the last control panel, which, if we're super lucky, might be being made right now. If we are not super lucky, it's going to be a while. We should find something else to do. So, okay. Alright, so that proceeded. And we only need like 130 of them, right? And we're making 150 some. So if we're super duper lucky, it is in process right now. It is. But it's not that far along. So, we gotta wait. We gotta find some way to kill time until that's ready. And then we can go build our turbine. So what should I do? We investigated small sparks. We determined that it's carbon fiber. We need better Simics for that. And we took steps in that direction. Maybe we should go look at carbon fiber again. No, carbon fiber's maxed out for what it is at the moment. We're on that. We're just going to say the big purple turbine's done. So I guess we have gotten through all of our chores for today. I need to take a break. Take a break, come back. Maybe I'll come back and I'll do something on the way to Space Dingrits. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a break. Everyone stay here. See you in a bit. And back. Let's go shoot dogs into space. That sounds like a good use of my time, right? Then, oh, wait a second. No, this is the bad thing. Hold on. Pause the dogs into space system. What is this? What is this? We are... Why? 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 No, he's delivering right now. Is this... What? No. Everything's fine. It's fine. Why is this going off? Why would this go off? It's not going off. Everything is okay. I'm okay. You're okay. Is this... Oh. It's trying to distract me from shooting dogs into space. No. Unacceptable. Ignore the demons. Shoot dogs into space. Official answer, everyone. Put it on a t-shirt. Wear it on your hat. The dogs crave space, and we are here to give it to them. Alright, so what we gotta do? Here, notepad. Educate me again. So this is the trip to utility science. It's kind of funny given that we haven't finished with prod science even, but you know, fun. So we have to get exoskeleton, spacesuit, and then launch him into space. Alright, so I want to do that all within right here, and it should be pretty easy, right? And I imagine this is you. Just guessing. Exo. Yes. Is this any different from normal Factorio? Movement speed 200% bonus. That's a little better than normal Factorio. That's a lot of consumption though, isn't it? Isn't it? Maybe I need to upgrade this. Maybe we're going to try a couple of these in our suit to find out how it is. Maybe we'll start... Maybe we can finally cut back on our energy drink habit. We're never cutting back on our energy drink habit. And this requires just stuff. I mean, it's just stuff we got stuff. Problem is we need mechanical parts of many kinds. Why are those Mark III and Mark IIs? Well, the Mark II I understand. So do I do this in the machine shop? Do we shoot dogs into space there? It would greatly simplify things. Alright, let's do that. Not here. We're going to go over to the machine shop because it uses so many machine components. And then we'll make the exoskeleton there, and then it's just going to feed directly into spacesuit, isn't it? I mean, that sounds right. Okay, machine shop. Where do we introduce the dogs to space? How about right here? This is good. This is fantastic. And this is such a tragedy. One day, here, it's check. Maybe only a short time for you, but it's been a while for me. So what happened there? That was just a second ago, too. I don't like that. We're going to go look at it again in a second. We're going to look at it again and again obsessively until it's smooth. Yes, I see myself wrecking everything. No, I have no regrets. Then paste. Surely these windmills will carry the factory. What is this? What is this? I don't know how to interpret this. When did this happen? I suppose I'll take it with me. I guess. I mean, I suppose. All right, dogs in space. So what we're going to do is we're going to make XCOM. And then we feed this. I'm assuming we only need one of you, right? This makes 0.03 a second. And then we got to make a spacesuit, right? Let's just assuming everything's okay. Spacesuit. And then we have to entomb the Dingrits in the suit. Oh, that takes some time. But it's done in an automated factory that I can speed. So, all right. So it's just a spacesuit is one exoskeleton, and then all that stuff. So, and you can't be prodded. And this is more than enough. Oh, and you can be prodded. So you shall be, my friend. So you shall be. Relatively, this is cheap. I'm much, much cheaper than that. All right, so we're going to reorganize this a teensy bit. I probably should beware of making things too dense and not being able to speed beacon it enough. But I guess we'll just do this, right? No, don't use... Big beacons are too valuable right now. There's your 5-4. And that's... Oh, up, up. Oh, it doesn't reach. Well, big beacon it is then. Restraint has always been overrated. There we go. There. Now it's making 1/3 of a space Dingrit. Well, it's using... Okay. Okay, I don't know what it's doing. There. That doesn't help a lot, does it? Maybe we need a couple of these, honestly. Alright, let's look them forward. Spacesuit goes in and it makes space Dingrit. Maybe we need more than one of these. Maybe just one is fine. Almost certainly just one is fine. Then we have to put the dog in the spacesuit. Alright, so space Dingrit. Alright, that has to happen here. And again, it's got problems with speed. So we need 2 of those for every one of those. So this is what we're looking at there. And this is stuff. So we'll probably bring those in on a belt. So it'll end up being something like this. Sped like that. So this is like the ratio. This can power many of these. And this is going to make one every 1/3 of a second. Okay. Now we have our space Dingrit. What happens to it? Who knows? But it comes... Rocket launch products. It comes back as a cosmic space Dingrit. From which we can get snare hearts. Alright. And then this is someone else's problem. Then we need 1 per every 5 utility science. So if we want to shoot for 1 utility science every second, or one machine starting every second, then we should do 3 of these, but that doesn't seem right to me. All right, so we're gonna leave space. Space, right? Get it? See? It's a dog joke. So we're gonna do it like this, and then you will go up there, and then you will go right there. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be shotgun style. Then we're gonna feed the exoskeletons in, and we're gonna start with 2 of these, with an option to acquire more. That's all we ever want, right? The option to acquire. And then here, you just be right there. You catch everything. You've got a great personality. Everyone likes you. We can probably slide it up a little more and be all smooth. Perfect. All right, so we will make the exoskeleton. We will make the dog in... We need the improved dog, right? No, this is a spacesuit. So you shall go right here. Sure, right? That's standard. Okay, next. This will make... here. Hold on. We're almost there. Thought is happening. So this will take care of everything coming out of 1. So we need 4 of you. And we're just declare that that's going to be okay. This is the way forward, friends. This is imbalance. All right, so what we need now is the actual hard part. We need Cage Dingrits Rec A. And that's made in Dingrit pack with... We don't even have good Dingrits. Ooh. That's going to be a bit of a problem in about a minute here, isn't it? That's Fidai. Dingrits were before Fidai. It's come out. I forget when in the eras we did Dingrits. Ulrich, Vrock, Bulldoze, Cotton Gut. You Dingrits? You are. Alright, let's just go get that. Let's go get a couple fistfuls of Dingrits. And look at what we're staring down here. It's not going to be great. I can already feel that we've got a problem here. And we have to uplift Dingrits to make it better. It's fine to start at kind of low level, but we need to have a plan for making Dingrits. Here, let's go get rid of these trits. We are done with that area. They're just taking up space in our inventory. Where are we on the clock? We're probably not going to implement this today. We're probably just going to flesh it out and then save the whole part where we shoot dogs into space for tomorrow. Right now we'll get an idea of what we're doing. And then tomorrow we'll actually do it. I want to shift back and I want to make this turbine. I don't want to leave until we actually have one of those and I can look at it. Alright, Dingrit pack. This is a bulky boy. So this is Recce, huh? Recce. And we've got a slow version, which is for absolutely nobody. Oh, nice. And we have a faster version, which is not really for me either. Anyway, hold on to that. So we've researched a copper thing we're probably not going to use. And so we're just crawling forward, right? Just going through all the prod size stuff because there isn't a lot of stuff we really care about. I suppose we care about this. We might care about this. We might care about this substantially more in a second here. Oh, we might want to upgrade it. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is unappealing. It's like, does any of this have any purpose? Do I need any of this for any purpose? Here, let's go look at the thing, right? The actual real thing, the other thing. And that's... No, we went right by it. Excuse me. The thing. Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhic victory is, if you are not complete Vulgarian like myself. Oh, we do need a lot of these things, huh? Huh. So maybe I should just prioritize these. Dive PV. It doesn't really strike me as a me thing to do, honestly. I'm definitely doing this completionist. But sure. With lack of anything else better to do right now, here, do that thing. Alright, good. This is now going at speed 2, which is not enough. It's going to take 15 seconds to give me a special Dingrit. And we're going to need a lot of these. We're going to need to upgrade more Dingrits. Hold on a second. Get back here. We could research that, which will allow us to... Yeah, we probably should do this, shouldn't we? We should be next. And then we start rolling for Dingrits, because this has a purpose. Alright, you got me. Not right now. No, just have to keep this in mind. After this, we have to upgrade Dingrits. Alright, got it. And then maybe we'll get level 3 Dingrits in here. Did we even check and see how good they are? Dingrit level 3. It's times 3. Alright, so this will get us to times 6. 1 every 5 seconds. You know, we can get a better pack. Where's this? Oh, that's far away. far away. Oh. We're not doing that, are we? Alright, so we definitely need to get uplift into level 3. It's just in the plan. Alright, noted. So for right now, we're just going to make a few of these, I suppose. So it's going to be 1 every 5 seconds once we do this properly. Yeah, times 6. And then 1 every 5 seconds. And this is going to need 1... Well, it's highly variable. And this is like 1 every 6 seconds, so just like 4 of these. And this is kind of our goal. Just like imagine this without being a hell of pipes. And this is a good place to start, I say. Then we'll bring in all of the pharmaceuticals. Or I could improve them down south, but it doesn't really save me anything. And then we get the cage Dingrit, and we don't get the cage back. This eats cages. Note, this eats cages. And then we get a cosmic space Dingrit, and we shoot it into space. And then after we shoot it into space, we get snarer hearts. And snarer hearts are used in exactly one thing, which is utility science. So, all right, good. We have a plan. We have our rough ratios. We'll be okay. Everything's fine. Let's go see if those control panels are made. And if they are, oh, they're finished. And do you have them? Yes. All right, let's go make our big turbine. And that will be our thing for the day. And after we're done with this thing, pretty much be done, right? Maybe we'll just review everything again. Go over it all obsessively again and again and again. And these could be modules to make everything better, to get more modules. However, we're not doing that. Yeah, it could be a lot better. So that's, I mean, they're being made. So we were suffering from collapse right here, and now we're still suffering from collapse on silicon. I've had that on my list for a while. Yeah, let's write that down again. Investigate silicon. I've been noticing this getting periodically backed up. It looks like we just need a little more. But that isn't stopping these guys since it's so backed up. It just needs to be looked at. Meanwhile, this is... I guess we're just chewing through this faster than it can be consumed. So, I guess... I don't like how they're synced. Yeah, you aren't dropping. Why didn't you drop? Huh. They are in sync somehow. Alright, you're going to get a 10-second wait then. There you go. And we need more silver. Okay. That's more silver. Hey, I got a solution for that at least. That's more boron, right? That's because transmutation ran out of boron for proton donors, correct? I will bet you. Bet you we had problems right there. Though it's not doing very well. I can speed these guys now. I can do it. But the proton donors aren't... Are they reaching the end? Yes. Yes, they actually are. So we really and truly just need more of these. Which I can just do now. I might be able to do more in a second by just dropping a big beacon right there and just driving it forward with speed. We'll have to upgrade these guys too, but no problem, I can do that. Though this place looks like I didn't leave good enough areas for big beacons. The right here is kind of ideal. Maybe I did think ahead. Alright, we're just going to leave that on our to-do list. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't ready yet. This isn't right. It's doing better, but it's not doing well. I really have to prioritize those intelligent units into modules, and then use those modules to get more intelligent unit. That would be the smart thing to do. Whatever, we'll see. Right now, I want to do this. Hit this button. Oh, it's being made. The fancy, neat, big thing is being made. Ba-boom. Where'd it go? Right there. All right. Let's take a look at this. I have many thoughts on how this can go. We're going to find out, though. So first off, whip this guy out. Oh, wow. Oh, it doesn't have a reverse? It's always like this. All right, let's first look at it. Without the distractive flashing. Just looking at it. This is so much better than the MHW, just graphically. Just look at it. It looks better. It's bigger. It's red. Red says powerful. Blue says advanced. Red says powerful. Look at it's just big. I like it. This is good. This is a good thing. Now we're going to see how it works. We're going to just take you right here. Before, I don't really expect this to actually work. So right now, we're pulling, your maximum is 2.4 terawatts. And we have wrong steam, and we have, the steam is too cool. And it's probably not nearly enough. So let's see what happens when we do this. Oh, this has better action than the MHD. Look at that action. That's great action. There's not enough spinning along that axis. This looks great. It's got a little shock absorbers going in. It's got a little steam coming out of it. I like this building. This is a very good building. Whoever did this should feel good about themselves. It's generating double what it did before. The available power is only 1.4 terawatts, and I'm assuming that is because of the fact it's cooler than it might be. But the steam is completely backed up. How can it be eating that much a second? Anyway, we're going to do a big experiment right now. I had this in my head. All right, pick that up. And leave that in our head to clean up. These are all connected, right? Okay. So we're going to yank on that. And it's going to cause a power crisis, right? Yank on that. And then this is... Someone's going, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We're going to have a full power crash in a second here. All right. What are you doing? Someone please inquire what the monkey's doing. I need to know what the monkey's doing right now, please. There we go. Now you are the sole turbine, and this is all connected. All right, we're going to clip the... Well, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. No. No. The monkey has caused a crisis and isn't even bothering to verify things are fixed. What's the monkey doing? All right, so... We are fully pressurized on steam, and this guy is putting out 260. Like, you know, it has aspirations to 300 gigawatts, and so we find here this guy's taking. So it's just a matter of. I wonder why this waves up and down like this. It's obviously. Adjusting with supply. I wonder... Yeah, so this dropped off the face of the earth. And this is now our new standard. We still have one of them going. That's 3.1 terawatts. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not real. I would love to believe that is real. It is not. So I wonder why this is happening. We're actually building up even more steam behind it. It's consuming... It's at 1/6 power right now. Okay. It's consuming 10K of 60K. We have two questions to ask. Can we get to full power, and what is full power? So let's attempt to answer those questions. pressurized steam. Well, we don't know how much we can make because, well, for one, we can't reach full power because it's regulated by that pump. Well, maybe we can. Maybe. I don't know what our theoretical limit is. I don't know how fast those are going. They're not going all the time. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not sure what our theoretical limit is. Well, if we assume that we can do 6 times as much. Now, I'm not saying that this is actually accurate. So it's 6 times... What's our current reading? It's like it's falling. Why is it the consumption so weak on this? Alright, so it's going to be 60k divided by 9k times whatever this reading is, which is which was called 2.2. 220 gigawatts. So our theoretical max with this poor quality steam is 1.5 terawatt. And if I just assume that I can't actually sustain that, and I can only sustain 1/3 of it, that still says this guy is putting out 0.5 gigawatt. But it's probably... I wonder if it says in the documentation. Is it like double efficiency? No, because look, it's times 10 consumption, right? I don't know. I don't have an answer here. I feel like this should be about 700 gigawatts-ish, ballpark-ish, without doing anything at all. And then, of course, I can upgrade all these, in many different ways. We got big beacons now. So if I wanted to, I could speed it up even more. Find a new optimal configuration with big beacons. And just be flashing through this at max efficiency. It'd be very equipment intensive, but it would also be very worth it. So think about that. But I want to say power is just done. And then we'll have actually 2.4 terawatts. And then we have the MHD right here, which is only going to get better as we research better tech. Because there's fusion, right? There's better fusion, which is close. It's very close. And then there's better fusion, which is not so close. But we can get to that eventually. So good. I think that was worth it. I also think we don't have to build another one. We are just fine with this, and if necessary, I'll stack another one right on top of it. I don't know what else to do with these turbines, the blue ones. I don't know, I'm going to go deposit them in the bin. It's probably linear. And that the steam that's just cold produces nothing, and the steam that is at proper temperature produces 100%. So it's at 3/5 power. So with that in mind, what is that? 3/5 times 2.4. That says 1.44 terawatts, which is essentially what I calculated before. I bet that's exactly how it works. It would be very tidy. And the only question is whether or not we can actually keep this filled. And I don't know. Keep in mind, this can drink down this tank in essentially in a second and just a little more. Just a beast. I wonder why we're getting an alert. Why do we suppose science isn't going? It's been very twitchy lately. The only good news is it hasn't really slowed anything down. Where are my turbines? Where did they go? Someone explain yourself to me. Right there. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. And then we go over here. We dump that. Dump that. Gotta get rid of some of those. Should put the... No, Dingrit stay with us. That stays with us. It's red, but it's red for a reason. I don't know what else. We're going to go over everything one more time because we are obsessed and high anxiety. We're highly nervous. This is for you. Tritz bowls can go... Oh, I had a bunch of them right here. I should have come checked. I should have updated all of this. I shouldn't have let it go like this all this time. Oh, we got too many mixers. Let's go get more mixers from next time. Actually, mixers are in a weird place, aren't they? Right there. And bioreactor. It's not bioreactor. And then bioreactor. And gene lab. And certainly bioprinter. Don't mistake a bioprinter for a for a creature chamber. They're both very different things. Alright, I think we're about ready to wrap up. I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory for some reason. Don't know why. Almost certainly my own doing. Then why do I have a whole stack of blue coal power plants in my inventory? Doesn't seem like that makes a lot of sense. Alright, stop fussing with this. We did good today. We made a new thing. Oh, we have new friends. Come with me. And one more time, let's look over everything that matters. Chitosan, backed up. Zinc finger fusion. Not being made. Needs GTA. Why is this not going? Why is GTA not going? Looks like we're missing seismite. Seismite not going because we need neurochip. Let's write this down. More neuromorphic chip. Okay. Let's further investigate that. It's being made. That's good. It's nowhere near filled. That's bad. These guys aren't in sync. That's good. What's the problem here? It says we can't pick up. That's what that says to me. Why are you coming back? So he was dropping, and then this guy came and tried to drop over him, and it didn't work. So I guess that is a hazard of the configuration I'm using. I feel like I'm doing this badly. It doesn't scale very well to multiple whales. It's a solution that works very, very well with only a single whale. But when you have two of them coming at the same time, you have issues. Alright, you need that. It's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You're good. And paramagnetic's been the perennial issue. We have some. We don't have a lot. So yes, paramagnetic is the issue. And here, we are completely synced up. There's two with 8-second timers on them. I gotta figure out a better solution for this, don't I? Oh, you don't have 8-second. Okay, so that's no good. So that explains that. It really should only be 5 seconds. And the danger is, of course, that now that these two are fully synced, I guess one with a long and one with a short. Well, this is why we monitor things. See, he didn't drop. He waited 5 seconds and then, I don't know what, actually. Why did that guy go? Why did you drop? Not you. Oh. So, I have to figure this out. This is a me problem. Not understanding the behaviors well enough. Wait, you have no... Yeah, you should have... You should not have dropped. Like, that guy's at the second gate now, so... I don't know. We don't need this anymore. 5 seconds should be enough for a middle guy. I just have to keep monitoring this and trying to figure out where my logic error is. I just don't understand how the system works. I gotta go get that pork chop. Remove meat from paramagnetic. Okay, that's like that. Now you are waiting. Wait, is this going? Is this looking? Oh, I bet you that was a big part of the problem. It was always constantly telling people to drop. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay, got it. Understood. That would definitely cause problems. I wonder if it's like that with neuromorphic, but probably not, since I wasn't messing with it. Right? You're trying to drop because of melamine, and that's... Why are we only seeing 64 melamine? Didn't I see more than that? This doesn't look right. Does this look right to anybody? Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, now we got that, and dropped, and dropped. Dropped, dropped, dropped. Okay, I suppose. This is the bottleneck right now. All right, we got to work on all of that. Before we think about it, though, let's go look at the other place we super duper care about. We're going to be coming back here again and again, my friends. Pharmaceutical uptrits flowing in. We may copy and paste this over there. It really is that important. And this is just pumping, and that's great. That's good. And this is doing okay, not great, just okay. And that's fine. And you're waiting to get silver. We have that. This is waiting for the next comparator equals go, which means that guy's going back to drop. If we go look at 1D, we have this graph. This is we cannot keep ourselves supplied. A third whale won't really help this. Because in theory, we're eating 40 graphite rolls a second. We're never going to keep that supplied. It's near 50 silver a second. We're never keeping that supplied. We're eating all of the... Well, I suppose it's not even... It isn't desirable for us to keep all of that supplied. because we're moving at the speed of photophores. And this is the actual limiting factor. Though it would be better if the stuff was here. Okay, never mind. I'm talking nonsense. The stuff should be here. And the fact we can't keep it up, keep up with the demand is a major problem. Oh, a whole bunch of waste silver just arrived. Weird concept, but it does exist. All right. I declare we had a good day. Power problems are gone. I have multiple ways forward when it comes to power. I'm keeping the windmill aesthetic just because it honestly would have been better if I never touched it even once, but what can I say? I stick with the old ways because the old ways work. Okay. Screenshot. Screenshot. Okay. What have we done today? I can't really remember most of what happened from before the break. I know we ran around messing with stuff. We had another hydrochloric shock. We had refined syngas problems and coal bed gas problems, and that was related to the boron upgrade we implemented. I think we just smashed that one. That was good. We should check in carbon fiber, since that was causing problems. We upgraded the production of mother liquor here, which should bring the Simic carbon fiber area back online. That seems like it's just fine. And then we went and we upgraded Bragg reflectors, and we're not doing it very well. We're having throughput issues, and it's putting strain on other parts of the factory, specifically silver. Probably also graphite roll. I should also check on that. More silver, more graphite roll. There, they're both there on the to-do list. We talked about shooting dogs into space, but we didn't actually do it. Instead, we kind of roughed out this area here and made a plan for how we are going to shoot dogs into space. It's very important to have a dog space shooting plan, and I think we're ahead of the game there. We're going to have to upgrade dogs in order to inject them full of pharmaceuticals correctly in order that they might be fit to be shot into space. But it's going to happen right here. And we'll get exosuit, too. So forward progress being approached. Not going to be really made, but approached. And then we made the highest level turbine, and we put pour steam into it. And I feel like we immediately got a 2 to 3 times power boost just from our eternal biomass power right here, which is excellent. So all power problems are just gone. Just flat out do not exist anymore. And I couldn't be happier. So tomorrow, we continue the good fight. We continue fussing with the factory. And then we shoot dogs into space and we start proceeding towards utility science. That's my plan. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.